Coach Ryan Clark with the women's basketball team. I know the end of the season wasn't the way you guys wanted to, but can you talk about the positives from a season like this? It's a short season, a tougher season overall, but can you talk about what your team went through and what you gained from this kind of year?
Definitely. The big thing for us to study, we had so many new faces on the team at the start of the year. So obviously the struggles with COVID and the limited practices that we were able to have, and getting shut down because of quarantine every now and then, made for challenges. But all teams also went through those same challenges as we did, and I thought our group started playing some good basketball towards the end of the season. Picked up a couple nice wins against Moorhead and Northern. Then obviously last weekend against Mary, we never quit. We just keep competing. But credit to Mary on those last two games. We're just the better team, made more plays when it was needed. And I'm so proud of the girls this year, and they had a lot of ups and downs and a lot of challenges along the way. And like I said, they came to every practice, they came to every game, worked as hard as they could, and gave everything they could.
What kind of toughness does it take as a Minot State women's basketball player to get through the kind of year that they had to go through this season?
Oh, definitely a lot. Like I said, there's so many ups and downs, starting obviously with COVID and, practicing one day and then being quarantined for 2 weeks. And we had a number of girls that were quarantined for long periods. But, they did just how tough they were. Like I said, they just kept going. And then obviously the coaching changed during the year. They just kept moving forward and, never gave up on their goal. And, it's obviously disappointing that we didn't get to reach our goals that we set for ourselves. But, they never stopped trying, never stopped working for it. And it's just a great group of ladies. And, I think the Northern weekend sums up what kind of group this was. We had a tough night, one on Friday night, but the character of the group came right back the next day, never came back. And also we had that awesome win on the Saturday.
And so going back to these couple against the rival UMary, both close games, both hard-fought games. What gave it to UMary over, Minot State being able to pull out those?
Definitely. They were both very physical games, and like I said, credit to UMary. Laura and Thunder had a great weekend for them as well. And but for ourselves, we just had a few too many turnovers that we wish we could have had back, and we missed some easy shots that we wish we could have had back as well. And some nights they go your way, some nights they don't. But there's definitely a few things we wish we could have fixed up. But like I said, we never stopped working hard, never stopped trying those games. And like I said, credit to you, Mary, and credit to Lauren Tunner. She had an absolutely great weekend.
Amber Stevonna, fantastic year for her. Probably going to be in the conversation for Player of the Year here in the NSIC. What do you expect from her going forward?
Definitely. I spoke to Amber Saturday after the game, and I don't think there's been too many players that have come into the NSIC their first year and made the impact that she has. It was credit to her, and she had an outstanding season, and she did a lot for us, and it was always around that 15, 16, 17 points per game. And like you said, she's going to be right in the conversation for Player of the Year, and hopefully will be all conference first team as well. But I think there's big things still for her, and there's areas of her games that she can continue to improve on, and she will. She's one of the hardest workers I've met. She's always in the gym, always wanting to get better. So excited to see what steps she takes in her game coming into next year.
A lot of emotion as senior night, a season not ending the way the team wanted to. What did you tell the team after those last two games when you met in the locker room after that final game?
Definitely. I just told how proud I was of them. It was obviously, like I said, a challenging year with so many things going on, but I can't express enough how proud I am of all 17 of those ladies. The support they gave me through the coaching change and all of that, they mean the world to me, and I'm just excited for all of them, and especially the 4 seniors. I'm excited what the future holds for them.
For you personally, what have you learned as a coach from this year?
There's a lot I've learned, but one of the biggest things is probably don't get too high with the highs and don't get too lows with the lows. Like I said, it's kind of a roller coaster year for us, but I'm just trying to do my best to stay steady, for the team. And, like I said, don't get caught up in the tough losses and don't get too excited with the big wins. Just stay steady, stay even kill, and just keep moving forward and keep working on trying to get better each day.
And for that senior class, what kind of wisdom did you impart on them over the last, few weeks here to finish out the regular season?
I just kind of, when I spoke to the seniors, I just kind of let them know my previous experience of playing as well. It's never easy when you finish, but you don't want to have any regrets or what ifs once you're done. And I think all 4 of them, whether it be at practice or in games, constantly and gave it their all. They were great leaders for the teams. Every practice came in and worked hard, and I don't think any of them are really going to leave with many what ifs because, like I said, they gave it all right to the end.
So you take from this year and you build towards next year, and what'll be the biggest goal for Minot State women's basketball going forward?
I mean, first and foremost, just obviously improve and get better as a program. There's obviously a few pieces that we obviously still need to add to the program, and one thing that was evident for us this year was our three-point shooting compared to other teams. We just weren't shooting at the same rate and weren't making the same amount as other teams. So that's definitely an area of focus that the program needs to build on and get better at. And for all the players that are currently in the program, we'll chat with them and tell them things that they need to work on throughout this summer. And hopefully each of them improve a little bit. We add some pieces in, and hopefully we can take that next step as a program and be in the conference tournament next year.
For the juniors that'll be coming back, Kate Head, Sydney Anderson, Molly Wilson, Stevonna, among others, what will they look to improve and continue? Anna Counts as well, can't forget her, for next season. What do you think they need to add to their game? Or not need to, but will want to add to their game?
Definitely. I think players like Anna Counts and Kate Head, especially towards the end of the season, really started stringing together some great games. And, hopefully next year that can be consistent from start to finish from them. Anna's has the ability just to create such a big presence down low with her finishing and her defense, and then Kate on the other hand has the ability to really control the ship and steady us and all those types of things. And she was a great playmaker for us with her passing ability, and hopefully she can take a next step with her own scoring next year as well and improve there. And Molly and Sid, they're some of the hardest workers you'll see. So I have no doubt in my mind that they're both going to improve and come back and help the program. And then obviously Amber Stefan, like I said before, she works out non-stop, and I know she's real hungry to improve and to help the team more next year and help get this team into the conference tournament.
And finally, what is your one thought about this season? What did you kind of take from this year, not only you personally, but this team as well?
Man, one thought. I mean, there's lots, but one thing about this group, I like to say the word proud, and I really am proud of this group. Like I said, there was so many things that went on for them throughout the year, and like I said, they had every opportunity to quit or let go or let it be, but they never did. They came to every practice and worked hard. And the last 3 weeks, the last 6 games, I thought we battled them all. The Northern one on the Friday night, we let it get away a little bit, but the 2 against Mary and the first one against Moorhead were right there and had opportunities to win those games as well. And this group just never quit. They never stopped working. And like I said, I can't tell you enough how proud I am of them. Thank you very much.